Is it connecting to me? Oh my god. I'm just gonna go through this door because why not?
Family therapist's office. I can still smell the musty leather sofa in the corner. My parents took me here when I started having night terrors.
What did I say, guys? Night terrors.
I understand that some might consider my behavior obsessive. We may not agree on the finer points, but I can't let it go on any longer. Not like this. My father, he always used to say, "Cynthia, your brain has its own mouth, and all it does is devour books." I was insatiable. I learned to see data where no one had ever thought to look. But I never thought it would consume me, strip me of my accolades, that it would affect my son. Can't keep doing this. Second mouth in my head, it just keeps eating. How that sounds.
So night terrors, often is described, well, the sleep paralysis is often described as night terrors. I think some people kind of consider them the same thing and some people consider them separate things, but, you know, one is usually accompanied by the other.
Mom's seminal work. The one that solidified her reputation and reinvented the field of quantum engineering. The ability to harness dimensional shifts, equations to predict fluctuations in time, not just on the subatomic level. She was a genius. Feels like so long ago.
Good to know. Mom was a genius. New patient, Shane Newhart, 7-year-old male with mother, Cynthia. Reporting night terrors with complex hallucinations. That's the sleep paralysis. He claims to remember every detail. Mother encouraged him to describe the terror, and so he did. It is made of vines, tendrils, and teeth. He emphasized the teeth with human hands and face. The vines emerge from every shadow and fill the room. So night gaunts sometimes, night gaunts are often described as a silhouette. You don't necessarily see any kind of texture. It's mostly like, I want to say silhouette, but it's more of like a hole. And sometimes that hole will have an aura around it. And that aura will sometimes contain tentacles. Or vines. Tendrils, I mean. The vines emerge from every shadow and fill the room, twining upon themselves, eventually crushing him to the bed. That's what night gaunts like to do. They like to walk over to you and then hold you down on the bed and press down on your chest and your mouth so that you like suffocate. And this is part of the sleep paralysis thing, because your brain is waking up unevenly, so you're semi awake, but you can't move, and that can't move part kind of like triggers the whole can't breathe part. All the space that remains is a small dark tunnel through which the creature stares at him from across the room. Yes, that's exactly what it's like. That's what happens. You guys should watch that sleep paralysis documentary, because it happens just like that. And he could see it through his eyelids, and its face inches closer minute by minute, but his mom always wakes him up before the teeth. S became extremely distraught, and the rest of the session was spent consoling him. Consoling him. For any chance to develop a rapport with him, I'll need to see him separately for several sessions. Call C to set up a time next week to discuss home life, school performance, her concerns. Why does he call them S and C? Shane's GP ruled out physiological causes for night terrors. Must be related to anxiety. A lot of tension in the Newhart house. S may be genetically predisposed. Today he showed me the handheld chess game he plays during recess. Smart kid, but needs help with his confidence. Meanwhile, Cynthia remains a challenge. She answered my questions about S, but was reluctant to talk about herself. Said I wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand the elder god in my head. As I encouraged her to give me a chance, she succumbed to a dissociative episode. which we talked about at length once it passed. She called it seeing through the eyes of elsewhere. We will have to revisit this next week. I convinced her to see me as a patient. Oh, a regular printer, no more space printers. Also, the door is open. Was it open before? I don't think it was.
Can anyone tell me how to access the space between dreams?
How does one access the space between dreams? With science and tesseracts, which are also science-y. All right. Well, what does this kid think?
Excellent try, Gloria.
The doors of light, the fabled roads of Agartha, are said to be able to take one throughout space and time. Obviously, not right, Gloria. Not right.
However, while the roads of Agartha do traverse the vastness of time and space, the corridors between dreams are a separate sort of passageway, and the two only intersect in very rare places. That's very cutting edge, Adam, and while the full answer to that is quite complex, that is still incorrect.
The doors of the universe! Wormholes and event horizons offer the possibility to go to impossible places. No, wrong. Look at how basic this document is. It's like, question, how does one access the space between dreams? And put your answer here. Show your math. How wonderful. Well, that document found its way between dreams. I won't go over there. Sorry. Didn't mean to.
What a distinctive answer, Rupert. That is an interesting theological paradox, but it is wrong.
The gates of heaven, God holds the keys of the doors of the entire universe, and by his grace, we are allowed to enter. I have seen God, and it's terrible. Wrong! You're all wrong. Is there another Oh, there's another document.
Very good. The answer is the Dreaming Ones. The Dreaming Ones were, the Dreaming Ones are, the Dreaming Ones shall be. Not in the spaces we know, but between. They walk serene and primal, undimensioned and to us unseen. They can teach us deep knowledge, secrets past the skin of eternity.
What kind of class is this anyways? Is this like the Elder Gods 101? What is this? Let me out of here. Oh God.
When it's happening. Yesterday, I saw a light streaming through the kitchen window. A mote. Illuminated, suspended in the air. I spent the remainder of the day in my office researching. I've been accused of isolating myself. I merely am who I am and have always been an isolate. Isolated by knowledge. Imagine discovering a dictionary of new words. She will mind. Is it any surprise?
Hold on, Dora. I have stuff to do.
After the seizures started, she tried for a while. We were really close the summer she left her tenure, but I could tell she was restless. Wouldn't stop writing. She'd snap at the smallest things. The book sold really well, though. Popular with the pseudoscience crowd.
Revolutionary theoretical mathematician turned philosopher on her... What does that say? Tireless? Mission to push beyond the outer limits of human knowledge. And learn how she balances her thrilling career the demands of motherhood? How bizarre. Patient functioning continues to fluctuate. She is managing to find relief from auditory hallucinations by isolating herself in basement. Symptoms waned enough to attend session today. Washed hair in basement utility sink apparently. Is he saying she smells? Manages to take care of Shane during dissociative periods. She twice trailed off into almost nonsensical babble, claims to have had a lot on her mind with the upcoming publication of her latest book, and is not concerned. Not my first patient with such challenges, but for some reason I feel out of my depth here. Thinking about referring her to someone else. Increased dosage in the meantime. Shane is apparently doing well with support from his school's counselor. I'm sure he's glad to have his Thursday afternoons back. This must be detention. Hey, this looks familiar. This is very blurry.
Once you open the book, it's already too late. It's always too late.
Orochi contacted me this week. They've approached me several times in my career. They knew about the Red Planet, twins. They suspected a great many other things, but they kept their cards. As did I. Shane saw inside the book. Just a glance, and it was enough. They can never know. They would do anything to pull him into their fold. And that's why, Doctor, if I found out that Orochi approached you, and you told them what I've said, you'll find out just how dedicated a mother I am. Now, were you curious about the
Mother is mad. That's what these books will do to you. Click? Can I not click? There you go.
Then she was gone. I don't want to remember her like this.
I didn't mean to do that. But lies on the other side of dreams? Where do thought and space meet? $2.98. It's in the bargain bin. It's in the bargain bin. There's been some weeks since I transferred Cynthia's care to a more experienced clinician. Can't stop thinking about our final session, even though my notes are sparse and the details hazy. Ever since, there has been a gnawing at the back of my consciousness, a deep anxiety I can't shake. I find myself jolting awake after mere minutes or falling to sleep entirely. Or failing to sleep entirely. I know something is watching. I see it flickering in my periphery. It slithers in the split between seconds. It thinks I don't see. But if I take the dreams for myself, it will tell them. I'll have to suspend my practice until I figure out what it wants. Yep, the madness has spread. That's what happens with madness. Hello, creatures. Oh, God. Remember, they back off if you look at them.
Why are you doing this?
They cannot awaken. The moons bend above us. It is all but a brilliant equation.
Please, I need you to help me.
I thought I am. I was. I will.
God damn it, who are you?
It's her mother, you jerk.
Shane. I'm sorry, Shane. I've made so many mistakes. You were never supposed to be here.
Mom? Why are you... How did you get here?
My curiosity led me here. The pages of the Necronomicon revealed a mathematics I had never encountered, and a pathway to the dream world. I didn't know that once I made the choice, I could never return. The decision has weighed on me ever since.
Weighed on you? Do you have any idea what that did to us? To Dad? When you left, it broke him. We searched for you for years.
Shane, please, listen.
Has it been you this whole time? In the base, haunting the crew? Driving us crazy with these nightmares?
Stop! The struggle tears at my soul. It takes every ounce of concentration I have to remain here. I need your help, son. We must act quickly. When the ship passed between the moons, the twin dreamers were disturbed in their slumber. All the chaos you've witnessed, the filth, that creeping horror is only a fraction of the destruction that it can bring. If they corrupt the engine, the moons of Mars, the dreaming ones will awaken, and they will devour all of reality.
You left me. You left us for a delusion. What the fuck do you care about reality?
Reality is where my son lives.
It's not where you live.
What do I need to do?
Also, I'm crazy.
Find the Gaia engine. I will help you do what must be done. Help me, Shane. Help me undo what has been set in motion.
Please don't leave again.
Don't worry. We'll solve this. Together.
Remember, if Shane opened the Necronomicon himself, he is also mad. So we don't, even though we're talking with our mother and she's doing all this crazy stuff, we don't know if that is actually real or just Shane the one hallucinating. I'm leaning towards Shane hallucinating. But we'll see. Madness does weird things to people. Is there a button? There is a button. Oh. There's different places we can go. Where do I want to go? I mean, this is... I don't know if I pressed the right button or not. I have a feeling it didn't matter what button I pressed. Haha, sucker doesn't know how to use an elevator. I'm okay. No need to worry about him.
Shane?
Declan! Sorry, I don't know what happened. There's so much more down there, Declan. Clones, mind control, the dreamers, the dreaming ones. Declan, we have to find the Gaia engine. It's the only thing holding them back. Everything. The filth, the nightmares, my hallucinations, they're connected. We need to find the engine.
Okay. Shane, slow down. We're inside. You need to get here as soon as possible.
Hell if I'm staying here. We have to find it.
Okay. We'll find this machine. Because as much as I don't have any idea what you're talking about, it makes more fucking sense than anything else that's happened today.
Something is not what it seems. Wait, where am I going? I don't know why I did this. This is a waste of time. I had 98. It was good enough. Okay. Get this show on the road, Chief. I guess we're going... Declan is at, what, the satellite, right? Or supposed to be? Is that where we're going, I take it? not controlling this. It's just taking me.